Yes, so I started as an entrepreneur at the age of 16. And then I left the entrepreneurship world because at that time it wasn't really popular. No one really knew what entrepreneurship could really do for the economy or for a community. So I joined the corporate world. I learned about what entrepreneurship is, what to build within the company. But when you're young, and when you still don't understand exactly, what your mission will be in life, you sometimes don't have as many opportunities as you would want to, or maybe you feel as though you haven't completed much in your life, working for someone. Like there's more to do. So I left the corporate world and when I was doing journalism, and I decided to take a leave of absence and go to Peru, where I would learn a lot about what there is to do in the world, not just about, making profit for myself, but making possibly an impact for those outside of the US. And that's where I grew up. So after I learned a lot about, living on your own and living amongst those who live on $2 a day, I started thinking about, could business be a way to really bring about change? And it truly has, since then. Now I've seen such a great, examples coming from different cities all over the world. They're using business to bring a change about a community, to employ a girl, to bring education back into a village or a community. So I do believe that business is a great way. It's a great tool. Well, everyone has been quite impressive. I could not have imagined the talent here in India, or just being here presently. I have been, the challenges that I have seen here are not quite similar to what challenges we have back in New York. I do believe that there's much that can be shared. There's so much opportunities, not just in other cities and other countries, but I think there's also much knowledge and resources that can be exchanged. And I think that's what part of my job is. It's about how do I make that connection, that collaboration between you, a citizen here in India, and someone back in New York. And at the same time, how can we both work together? How can we both help one another? And how can we both, build businesses that will help our communities back home? Yes, to not be afraid to fail. So we have this stigma, like a very negative stigma about failing, and people might judge me. I failed. I'm not good enough, right? And we doubt ourselves every minute. And I think that's part of what entrepreneurship is you try and you fail, and you try again and you fail. I think that's what resilience means. You have to have a tough skin, and you have to be able to continue regardless of the obstacles that will come. And here in developing countries like India, we have so many challenges compared to other cities. So if we're able to make it here, you can make it anywhere else, right?
Thank you.
No, thank you.